All right, so we all want to know the truth, but if the truth is uncomfortable, we get annoyed and wish we never heard about it at all, right? The fact is, truth is often uncomfortable as it is only comforting to those who do not wish to ignore it. That is why today we've put together 5 uncomfortable truths we all need to accept whether we like it or not. This is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
So the first uncomfortable truth is that happiness is where you are now and nowhere else. Yes. Drop the misconception about happiness because it's not in a new job, it's not in a new relationship, not in a completed goal, not even in a new car. Trust me, until you give up that idea that happiness is somewhere else, it will never be where you are. And that is absolutely correct. That is something that I realized a couple of years back, and I have adapted to that, and that's why people call me the happy child. Because even when things are going bad, think of how happy you'll be if things get better and work towards it getting better, and you'll be happy.
Yeah, so it's that thing where people want to place happiness. Oh my God, if I get this new car, if I get this new house, there will always be a newer phone, a newer house.
Because by the time you don't get that thing, you'll not be sad.
You get, so the happiness should be from within you and from nowhere else. All right? Thank you. All right, quitting is for winners. All right, contrary to popular opinion, quitting is actually for winners. Knowing when to quit, knowing when to change direction or to leave a toxic situation or even demand more from life or even giving up on something that isn't working or when to move. These are very, very important skills that people who win at life all seem to have. So
it's
please,
like,
very
true. It's like if I'm not motivated to do.
No, yeah, so because if you're, so for instance, if you're like in a bad relationship, you not say, oh, because I've already been inside years since then. No. If it's bad, if it's toxic, if it's not working for you, knowing when to remove yourself from that situation, even business owners, like knowing when to invest, knowing when to pull out, people that trade, you will know that, okay, if you don't pull out at this time, then I'm just shouting pull out. Sorry.
And then people need to understand that do not let love kill you. If love is killing you, it's not love, it's something else. So whatever is going to make you sad and it's not going to make you happy, you need to quit right now because if you're not happy...
OJ.
What?
Today it has been tongue.
And now
you just collected.
what's going on?
What I just said is just sincere.
Okay, moving on. Still talking about uncomfortable truths. The next one, we're saying taking no risk is the biggest risk. You know, making the wrong decision does not imply that you're a failure. You only fail when you stop trying because you have to risk failure to succeed. You also have to risk rejection to be accepted, and sometimes you have to risk heartbreak to love. Okay. You get that? So if you're always avoiding risk, you're risking missing out on life. And that is very true. If you don't take risks in life, you won't go further because you always stay in your box. And when you're comfortable somewhere and you don't want to try other things, then you won't test the waters. And then you see other people progressing and you're expecting to progress from your box. But it doesn't work that way. By the time you take risks, taking a risk is not about leaving your job or whatever. It's about learning new skills, getting better at what you do, and also adding more things to what you do.
Yeah, you never can tell. You never can tell what you see on the other side. So just take that risk. If there's any girl that you want to ask out, take the risk. You might be seeing her flaunting on Instagram, thinking that, oh, this one, no, I don't know if I can. Just send her a DM.
Okay, did you send a DM to somebody?
You never.
And did you send a DM?
Look at me and Robin now. Robin, Rihanna.
All right. So,
just take the risk.
See, the only thing I'm going to tell you that is that at the end of the show, put the pieces together. OJ is a puzzle today.
Yes,
so
because
we'll solve it at the end of.
So
he's
like,
dropping clues.
So far it's like he has signed DM to girl, and there's something tongue and
we're getting there.
We're getting there. The next one is to keep everything together. But all right. Another thing that you need to do is to call yourself out. So the most common reason why people make the same mistakes is their insecure ego prevents them from taking responsibility for their own mistakes and their own toxic traits, etc. You have to constantly call yourself out because it simply means you care more about your future, your progress, and your happiness than just protecting your ego.
This is very correct.
Yes, I'll say this. Something happened yesterday. I was in the car at the mall, and then there was a guy reversing. And I was about to say he pulls out, but okay, he reverses, and then he scratches the side of my car.
Wow.
So the person in my car now came down to say, Oga, you hit the car, and then the guy now came out to Koboko, apparently was a Navy person. I'm like, you did something wrong.
Yes.
How the
sorry.
hell do you think it's okay for you not to accept the fact? So a lot of people don't accept. It's an ego thing. Like, yes, I'm a Navy man. I can do this.
If you do anyhow, you see anyhow.
You will fall inside gutter.
Wait, I want to let this matter slide.
So the thing is, when he came out, then me, because they were like, oh, you almost hit the car. I
You
didn't
don't
know
like
that he
Coco for your
actually
car?
hit the car. No, me, I will share
You,
with the
I'll bring
jail.
my own to you. Bring your own.
No, me, I will
When
share
I'm
with
like
it, but
this, when
I
I'm
just
doing
looked at
pom-pom.
it, I'm like, I'm already going to repaint the car
Yeah.
soon, so
Yeah.
it's okay. Just,
Somebody-
and I think he was drunk. Mate.
Somebody even hit my car too on Friday, but yeah.
It's like it's a car
then,
thing.
and you don't use my car. Another
Oh,
thing
sorry.
is, it's not just about the physical. It
Yeah.
also applies in other aspects. It could apply to your job. Maybe you're in a job that you feel stagnant. You don't have to leave the job. You can learn other skills.
Yeah.
Or you can do more challenging things. Things that will challenge you and make you better.
Call yourself out.
Call
If you
yourself
mess
out.
up, say guy.
When
guy,
you see you're slacking at work,
guy, you know say you did mess up.
Because if you don't clear yourself, another person will clear you.
Yeah.
another one will pay you.
Yeah.
All right, so finally, the last one on our list. It's not your job to fix damaged people. Many people need to know. So your responsibility to help someone will never outweigh their responsibility to help themselves. But it is worth asking yourself why you resonated so strongly with someone that so desperately needs fixing in the first place. Because oftentimes, our own toxic, romantic, and non-romantic attachments tell a story about an issue we have within ourselves.
Yeah.
And this one is very true. Every time you say change is constant, this person changed. The person did not change. You just didn't see the person for who they were because you were blinded by love. So when you see people and you expect people to change for you, if they are not ready to change, you cannot change them.
So it's not really a change issue. It's more an issue of you that you keep feeling like you need to fix people.
Yeah.
There's a void within yourself that
Not
you've
filled.
not filled because
True,
why is your entire squad broken
Yeah.
people? Like
Yeah.
that's not cute,
Legit,
darling.
legit.
Try to be friends with like millionaires. And
Wow.
Wow.
that
And that-
escalated quickly.
And that's why they always say remove the speck of dust in your eye before you remove the log of wood in another
Somebody
person's
else's
eye.
eye.
That's right.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are done with Daily Top 5. Truth Syndrome Monday is next. Let's go.